It's Sunday. Beautiful day. And I think it's around 70 degrees. And it was cold just a few days ago, but just another beautiful day today. Oh man, it's been kind of a crazy month with technology. I mean, I hadn't posted a video, even though I had one ready to go at the kind of the beginning of the year, around the 4th or 5th of January there. And in fact, I was editing, I think I got 2 videos I was working on, finished one, and I was working on the other one, and I set the computer, the laptop that I used to edit, which is a very old computer to begin with, set that on the table next to me, thinking that it was sitting there pretty securely, and of course it wasn't, and it went crashing to the floor with a nice little kaboom. Well, it didn't blow up or anything like that, but it did smack the ground pretty well, and immediately the screen just went, all crazy. And of course, nothing would return it back to its no harm, no foul type of scenario. It was goner. It was a goner. So immediately, I think that day I went to Geek Squad to have them see if they could transfer that data that I from the videos transfer the data to an external hard drive I had, and long story short there, we were able to transfer it, everything, but they were able to transfer most of the things, but none of the videos that I have recently worked on. And so I was a little bummed at that, and wanted to kind of give it a second try, give them tell them what folders I was actually looking for on that drive. And then timing kind of became an issue, and so I just decided, I'll just leave that alone and just move on from there. You know, just consider it lost and go from there. Even though I thought I had a pretty good content thing, a couple of videos actually. I may try to recreate the one, but since I don't do a script or anything like that, you know, it's gonna be hard to kind of recreate the magic. But I don't know. Since this topic here about technologies just kind of raised its ugly head, I thought I'd go ahead and share my adventure with that. So, broken computer, somewhat successful hard drive transfer. Not the things I wanted, but yeah, I guess it was somewhat successful. Then today, I knew I was going to go out for a ride, and I thought I'd go ahead and maybe try to do a video if I felt up to it. If not, you know, then oh well, you know, I didn't. So as I was charging, and if you notice, I normally shoot with two cameras, one that's here and one that's on the helmet. And you see one's missing. Well, as I was charging up the cameras this morning, I happened to grab it, grabbed it, and slipped out of my hand, and dropped right into the cat's water dish. Sploosh. Well, of course, you know, I've got the side plate off. Since I have an external mic to it, I had the side plate off, and of course it got wet. Well, I was kind of hoping that when I finally got out, I could turn it on and hopefully there'd be some life to the camera. And again, as you can see, it wasn't successful. So, lost the camera. So, luckily, I guess, fortunately, I don't buy the latest and greatest stuff. In fact, I really don't like the latest and greatest stuff because of the external extra stuff you have to buy. I don't know if you have to do that now with the latest GoPros, but you know, you had to have this extra little box, you know, attached to have an external mic. Now I think they just have an external mic, and I think that's what works now. But I'm not that familiar with the camera, and hopefully I'm not looking to be that familiar with that camera. I might see what other cameras are out there that can be used with an external mic with that. But I do have another camera, since again these are GoPro 4s, so you have to basically get them refurbished, and I guess I'll check to see if I can get another one of those. But anyway, yeah, lost a GoPro camera, lost my second camera there, so there's that. But you know, it's that's all it is. You know, no tears shed. Just I guess, you know, maybe slap on the helmet for oh, how could I let that happen? You know, but those things happen. Well, I'm also having a heck of a time with the bars that I'm going to put on my Street Glide, that 2023 Street Glide. So the first thing is, you know, first of all, I had to find bars that actually could be used on the Street Glide, because from what I understood, you just can't buy the normal bars with the new fairing that you would buy for a regular Street Glide and put them on the CVO. So KST Customs was the only one that I was aware of that you could use. And so I got those. But also I watched their video, and according to them, that when you go to the 14-inch, that the only cable you needed to change was the clutch cable. And I said, okay, great, you know, and you could buy it from them and have that ready. So I went ahead and ordered the bars and the clutch cable, and the clutch cable wasn't cheap. Pretty expensive. I think it was like I don't know, $400-500 bucks for that cable. I know I had the sucking wind sound also. That was it. Sorry. So I went ahead and ordered it, and because the other bars do, you know, when you ride kind of a long distance on it, my arms kind of really got not necessarily my arms, but kind of my wrist kind of really got kind of sore, achy. I know it's probably old man's disease, but it happened. So I was really looking forward to the getting new bars put on. So ordered the bars, and a couple of weeks go by and no bars. So I called up KST and said, well, we got the bars, but we don't have the extended cable, and we're kind of waiting for that to come in, and we can't seem to get our hands on any of them. We think we can get them at the first or second week of January, and go with that. And I told him, well, okay, doesn't make sense to have the bars since I can't use the get them installed. So I said, hey, I'll wait, just let me know when you get those. So 2 weeks into January, and I get a notice that they shipped the bars and the cable. So I'm like, great. So when I get the cable, or I get the bars and the cable, I wasn't going to install them myself. I was thinking at first, but with the issues I had with the pipes, the SNS pipes, not the bracket not working with the new bike, I had to I went ahead and said nope, not even gonna try. And I really didn't want to break into a fairing and do all that wonderful stuff there. So okay, where was I? So I got the bars, and so I take it to where I got the bike, Kingwood Harley Davidson, and turned the bike in. This was around January 25th, 26th, around there, 28th, around there. And it also happens to coincide with the 1,000 miles, so I get the 1,000-mile service while they're putting on the bars, thinking, hey, it's all going to work together. And besides, I got the 1,000-mile service, part of the deal with the bike, and so I didn't have to pay for that. So I just had to pay for them installing the bars on the bike. So, okay. So I'm at home watching TV, and later that evening I get a call from Harley Davidson saying, looks like we're going to have to order the other cables for the bike, and we'll have to order that. I said, oh, okay, that's fine. But then they informed me that they were closing on the 31st. I said, oh, okay, so is it some special day or anything like that? And I was just like, expecting them to be open on February 1st or something like that. And they said, no, we're closing for good. And we won't be able to do your bars. I'm like, closing for good? Really? I mean, what I was kind of I guess perturbed at was that they never told me they were closing when I dropped off the bike, which, I was kind of thinking, well, it would have been nice to know, because maybe then not maybe, I wouldn't have dropped off the bike. And I've got a cop behind me, and then I realize I don't have my registration sticker updated. which is very cool. I do have it. It's coming in the mail. I just hope he doesn't pull me over for it and we have to have that discussion, but anyway. Whoa. So, where was I with the bars? Okay, so, yeah, it would have been nice to, I would have dropped the bike off somewhere else to get work done. So I had to go pick up the bike and the bars and everything else like that. Keep now looking at the cops. He's gonna constable, I should say. So I go take it to by the way, I guess the owner owns Kingwood and the Woodlands Harley Davidson, so I guess they're going to combine. They're combining the two, and the people that I knew over at Kingwood moved over to the Woodlands. So that was very nice to see, and everything. I was very happy to see that people weren't losing their jobs with that. So. So I drop off the bike, and of course, watching TV later that evening, I get a call from the Harley Davidson place saying, "Oh, by the way, the cable you got that you've been waiting over a month for from KST is not the right cable." And I was going, great. And I did have a conversation with KST way before about how long the cable is on back order. And the guy was saying, oh yeah, the cable we use is actually for the Road Glide, but it works great because of the way it's shaped. And you know, I didn't know anything about that. All I know is that they put it on the CVO that they had in their YouTube video, and I said, okay, they must know what they're talking about. And you know, went with what they were saying and got the cable. So going back to the Harley place, they were saying, no, you don't have the right cable. We have to buy this kit, which is which covers it all. And believe it or not, it only costs like $350 for the entire kit that covers the clutch and the brakes. And I'm like thinking, well, so why am I getting, you know, this high price on the clutch cable from KST? Anyway, that's a different story. So I went and picked up clutch cable from a Harley place so I can start the return procedure with KST starting tomorrow. But yeah. So just having some issues with technology. And motorcycle parts, I guess we can call that under. But hey, I'm out here riding on a beautiful day, and 70 degrees, so I really can't complain. And look at this tree-lined road here. So, and no cop behind me anymore. So, there we are. So I think it's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and God bless. Be safe out there, and peace out. Cause out.